Hi, welcome to a new scary video. Today I bring you a giant egg to celebrate Halloween. How scary. But before we start, don't forget to give this video a super like, and I invite you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Let's get started, wahahaha. On October 31st, we celebrate Halloween. And what can't be missing that day are the candies. Trick or treat. Look, over here we have the face of a zombie, and I think it's full of candies inside. So let's open it up to see all of them. Wow, look, there are so many. Look, friends, we have a lot of candies here. We have some orange marshmallow candies, and we also have a lollipop. Look, some of them have a little witch's face. Others have Dracula's face. And over here, we have some colorful little candies, all for Halloween, even lollipops. Look, these are the ones that turn your tongue blue, like zombies. And now, we're going to open up all these candies. Our egg is made entirely of Play-Doh, and inside it has lots of surprises. As you can see, it says Happy Halloween. Like I told you, Halloween is celebrated on October 31st. On that day, you have to be very careful because the dead come out of their graves. But it's a lot of fun, friends, because we can all dress up as scary things. And we can also go with our friends to ask for candy. People usually say trick or treat. Look, over here we have a pumpkin, also super typical for Halloween, with a very scary smile, and here is its little witch hat. And now, friends, we've reached the last layer in black. Wow, friends, we have a lot of surprises in the egg. Let's start with the surprise bag. Let's see. His name is Fredisaurus. It looks like we have a little monster inside. Look, oh, here we can see some of the ones you can collect. It says there are 25 in total. Let's see which one we get. Wow, friends, but what kind of monster is this, huh? It also comes with some pieces of its armor. Here we have the collector's guide and a collectible card with the one we got. Look, it's super scary. Ah, it's like a kind of dinosaur, but it also has some tentacles, as if it were also a super strange octopus. It looks like it was a Quintessaurio. Here we can see the blades on the top part of its body and also the spikes. But what catches my attention the most are its sharp teeth. Zap, zap. Look, it also came with this helmet as an accessory. It's part of its armor. Let's put it on now. It looks really scary, especially with the tentacles coming out of its body. Impressive. It looks like a mutant. Next little surprise. Over here, I see something for Halloween. It looks like it's a Squeezy, but it's not just any Squeezy, it's a scary Squeezy. With the king of Halloween. It's a pumpkin, but a scary pumpkin. Look, I really like Squeezies because we can squish them and they always go back to their original shape. Happy Halloween, friends! I hope you get lots of candy today. Mwahahaha! Look, it comes with a black cape, which makes it really scary. Also, Squeezies smell great. It has a strawberry scent. Let's leave it here and open another surprise. For example, let's see, we have a T-Racer Wallow Wheel. I love this toy. Inside, we have lots of little surprises, and we can build a super cool vehicle. Let's open it up. Look, the vehicle comes in separate parts. The best part is that we can make a bunch of car combinations. Look, here we also have the collector's guide. It tells us that there are more than 500 different combinations. And here are all the ones we can get. the front part of the vehicle, the driver, the central part, and finally, the back part and the wheels. Let's start uncovering it to see. First, it tells us that this is the front part, and it comes in a little bag. In yellow color, and look, it has an anchor. We already have the front part of the vehicle. Now, let's go with number 2. Another little bag. The central part of the vehicle in blue, and with the number 13. With a flame of fire. Look, it has a lot of cool details. Now, we'll assemble the entire vehicle. First, let's open all the bags labeled number 3. The back part of the vehicle. Look, it has some propulsion engines. And we have the last one left, number 4, which comes with the driver and the wheels. Look, 2 little bags, one in black and another in red. Here we have the driver with a blue suit and the number 13. And with the number 13. And here the wheels must be. I think these wheels are the hard ones to get. They're the ultra rare ones. Yes, friends. Look, we've been really lucky with the golden effect. And this has been the result, friends. It looks amazing. I love the color combination of yellow, light blue, and dark blue, plus the golden touch of the wheels. Are you coming to a race with me, friends? This car is super fast. Let's see the next little surprise. Let's see. Look, we have a little box of Melmito slime, and it also says it's scented Melmito mix, and we have a bunch to collect. We got the one that's pink and white. Look, we got this one here, which says it smells like candy. But there were also ones that smell like cookies, cake, mojito, ice cream, and even unicorn. How cool! Let's start opening it. Look, it comes with decorations. Wow, this is so cool. I love the decorations. There are lollipops, little cakes, and lots of sweets. And over here, the slime in pink. Let's see. Friends, I already love how it smells. Oops, and it's flipped over. That slime with a crystal effect. You're right. It smells like candy. It smells like strawberry candy. This white one, I don't think I like it very much. Let's see. Let's stretch it and see what it smells like. Well, it smells very similar to the other one. But I like the one with the crystal effect much more. What we're going to do now is decorate it. We still have some surprises left in the egg. Let's check out this packet. Its name is Tredimals Predators. It tells us that we can get either a sky animal or an ocean animal. Also, it's a flex edition, which means we can stretch it to see which one we get. Let's see. I see some feathers here. Wow, look, we got an eagle. As you can see, it's super soft and we can stretch it a lot. Eagles are amazing birds. Look over here. It has its claws, and it can see its prey from many meters away. When it sees a rodent or a squirrel, it wants to eat, swoosh. It dives down and catches it. Here we have its big beak. I love the wings. They have all the details of the feathers. Let's stretch it. It also came with this book. Let's see what it says. Inside, we have information about a lot of little animals. And here we have the golden eagle. It's a very majestic bird. And look, here we have it hunting. Look, its claws are open right now. It looks like it has spotted something to eat. I love it, friends. We can learn a lot of new things with these toys. and we only have a few things left to see. Let's see over here. A Halloween decoration toy. Oops, it looks like it's Count Dracula. That's Dracula. Look, it's a little doll that walks by itself. For that, we have to wind it up, right? But as you can see, he has pointed ears, his fangs, and also this vampire suit. Live at. Watch out, friends. Tonight I'm going out to suck blood. Let's wind him up to see how he walks. Happy Halloween, friends. And now we have the last little surprise left. We have a surprise envelope from Super Thin Kazan Kid. We could get a villain with yellow eyes or a superhero. Let's see if we get a villain. Let's see. And yes, friends, we have a villain. It's a toothpaste. A tube of toothpaste. We also get the collector's guide with all the ones there are to collect. We have more than 80 different ones, and look, each one of them has its own rival. And now, friends, we've finished today's video. Here, we have all the little surprises that came out of the Happy Halloween egg. Over here, we have a bunch of candies, and also Mr. Halloween slime. But what I liked the most was this toy. Look, a mutant dinosaur. I loved it. I hope you liked it too. Friends, if that's the case, you can help me by giving me a super like, a thumbs up. And I invite you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. And now, friends, it's time to say goodbye. We'll see you in the next video with more fun surprises. Goodbye!